Okay, we have both players starting out in the series station, making their way down the elevator. Nice little back and forth falls here. Save you a little bit of time. On our way to discover what is going on. What's the problem? Last time we were here, everything was fine. Science was happening. It was all good. No, there's dead bodies everywhere. Something's going on. The containment unit for the baby Metroid is vacant. Looks like it was shattered. But there's the baby. It's fine. Their horn. Okay, so the goal of this section is just take a little bit of damage from Ridley, get your health down to below 30, and as long as you do that, you're well on your way to completing Series Station, finding out the evil Ridley has stolen the baby Metroid. We have darkrid off in the lead. Looks like this is the first noticeable lead here. Very slight, just a small difference between the runners right now. Ooh, took in some steam damage there. Looks like Crunchy's catching up right on his heels. Ooh, this room's gonna be key. Oh, nice swag D-boost by darkrid. Heading into the climb. Climbing up, wall jumps. KrunchyLex having a little bit of trouble getting up the climb. But darkrid having some trouble at the top, taking a little bit of steam damage. Get finishes with 39. Oh my goodness, KrunchyLex just nanoseconds behind with a 38.55. Heading into Zebes. My God. It's insane. What's going on, everybody? Here's your runners for today. Make sure you check them both out. These guys are going to be playing at the top of their own abilities. Show you guys what Super Metroid is all about. Where you can find me. If you like what you're hearing, check me out too. Right, we're arriving on the planet Zebes. It's like darkrid's getting out of their ship first. They're going to be taking off down this highway, heading into the top of Criteria. Top speed. Nice shot on the door there. Nice shot by Lex as well. Following close pursuit. Pumping those arms. I like to see that. It's a little bit of pixel movement. Falling down the parlor here. We have Lex. Nice weave by him. All the way down to the bottom is darkrid, though, with small lead. Going for Moonfall. Nailing it. First try. No problem. KrunchyLex just falling down to the next second platform and falling down to Moonfall, but not passing through all the way. Oh, a small fall in the pit room here. But that's okay. It's just one fall, and Crunchy takes the exact same fall, so darkrid's going to maintain his lead, heading down to Morph Ball. KrunchyLex following in close pursuit. However, getting to the elevator. Timers are almost in sync here, ladies and gentlemen, but darkrid does have a slight lead. We have game sound. Be hearing sound. Darkrid getting to their Morph Ball first. Their way out, KrunchyLex following close behind. Unfortunately, I do not control the volume. I can switch audio. That's all I can do for you guys. It's pretty close, so we'll do that. Both players grabbing their missile packs. KrunchyLex just slightly behind here. darkrid moving up through the parlor. Morphing to do a nice morph ball, getting through that first dot door. KrunchyLex close behind with the similar method of escaping. And darkrid getting to the elevator with that 4:05 timing. KrunchyLex slightly behind with the 4:07. Both going up the elevator to battle the pirates that they will encounter. Okay. Rid making short work of the first couple of pirates, jumping his way through. Shot. KrunchyLex following suit, doing the exact same thing. Taking a little bit of damage, however. darkrid making his way through, climbing up the wall on the right side. Wall jumps aplenty. Dropping the wall jump, however. KrunchyLex pulling off the exact same maneuvers, but he's kind of weaving. Now we got a dedicated weave from darkrid. Going up the tower climb, we're going to face some space pirates here. KrunchyLex is making his way up as well. Both players doing their damnedest to reach the top of the mountain before the other player can. Here we go. darkrid seeing the top. Can see the peak, but KrunchyLex takes the lead from behind. He sneaks right by him there. He's going all the way up. He's going through Power. He's having some difficulty with the jumps here, and darkrid making their way finally into Power, but having no issues with the bottom of the Power. They're making their way up. KrunchyLex at the top here. Oh my goodness, he's maintaining that lead. He's maintaining that lead, ladies and gentlemen. But darkrid's hot on his heels with the nice mock ball transition heading down towards Bomb Chorizo. We have KrunchyLex making their way into Bomb Chorizo, hitting those missile doors every single time. My God! And he gets the bombs. Here we go. What's up, Con? How's it going? We got a race, ladies and gentlemen. Starting their Bomb Chorizo's fights almost in sync are darkrid and KrunchyLex. Nice shot strategies with the Bomb Chorizo player. Not having any luck with the drops here. Okay, getting a couple missiles finally is Crunchy. darkrid having a similar problem. Trying to, okay, gets a couple more missiles. Looks like they're going to finish that fight first. Yes, they did. So they'll pull ahead for now. darkrid in the lead with finishing their Bomb Chorizo fight, just having a little bit better of luck on the drops. Crunchy, however, finishing their fight around the same time. They're a little bit behind because they didn't get as good of drop. So darkrid in the lead, coming out of Bomb Chorizo room, heading up. Looks like they're going to go for Alcatraz, not getting a spin jump, but they save it, come back. Oh no, not getting Alcatraz first try. But we have Crunchy heading on their way up. They're going to jump off the walls here. No, not getting it as well. Okay, third try Alcatraz by darkrid. They're getting through, making their way out of the pit. Crunchy has a problem with Alcatraz currently, but he's going to make it up. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. And heading down Terminators, darkrid made their way to the first E-Tank of the game. The SMP tournament, Dark Lord Hydra, is for any Super Metroid runner that is in the any percent category that are above 50 minutes or better. It's kind of like the up-and-comers of Super Metroid, the people who are going to be great at the game in the near future. You are watching today some up-and-coming runners for the Super Metroid any percent category. They're not the biggest names, but they will be. Trust me. darkrid heading into the first major skip of the game, heading into Green Brinstar here. They're going to set up for what's called Mock Ball, ladies and gentlemen. Mock Ball is the process where you can store your momentum from this dash jump that darkrid does not get first try. Unfortunately, KrunchyLex diving down. They're going to show us how it's done, I think. Oh, but he gets the backup strat Mock Ball, darkrid. My goodness, that is insane. Yes, this is where you can see the next Oats and Goats, the next Caleb Hart 42, the next any major streamer who knows how to speedrun. Both players getting their super missiles early picked up. KrunchyLex not having any issues hitting that Mock Ball first try. darkrid make their way down through the red door using a super missile. Same thing with KrunchyLex. They're heading into the pink power room. Nice Mock Ball strats by darkrid there to get through and conserve momentum. KrunchyLex following suit, pulling off the exact same trick. Just saving a little bit of time, maximizing movement, maximizing momentum. Okay, falling down this pink Brinstar room, heading straight to the bottom. They're going to be heading for charge and missiles. darkrid grabbing those missiles. Nice jump off the ledge there by Crunchy to make up some lost time. They're both still in the item box for missiles, okay? darkrid barely ahead here. Very nice charge grab by darkrid. Falling down, open it up, grab it, take it with you because you're going to need it. Nice wall jumps to get back up by darkrid here. Amazing morph ball timing to get through that gap without jumping an extra time. Saving a little bit of time. Mock balling, trying to mock ball there, but not able to keep the momentum. Crunchy, however, displaying the trick as it's meant to be done. Switching the missile to get through, but darkrid still in the lead. Heading into Dash Room, or Why Can't Metroid Crawl? Noob Room, as I like to call it, because this room stops every noob who doesn't even know you can dash. Noob Bridge, I think it's referred to as. Both players are going to go straight down here. No PKDR PKRD for you guys today, unfortunately. We are going to be saying KPDR. See if darkrid or Crunchy opts to stop and grab Spacer. Looks like it's a no from darkrid. Crunchy says no thank you as well. Spacer beam, see you next mission. Both players struggling to make their way to Kraid's lair in order to battle the first boss of the video game. darkrid with an interesting, like, trying to jump from the top strat. Crunchy lined it up, getting the first try. Might have another lead switch here. Okay, darkrid making their jump up into Kraid's lair. KrunchyLex taking their time to farm the crabs a little bit. darkrid just grabbing a little bit of energy and heading straight down. They're both rolling through the bomb passage about the same time. Crunchy jumping in with a charge beam at the ready, taking out that first pirate. darkrid doing similarly, but he's using missiles instead, saving a little bit of time. Thus, being able to pull ahead again. Heading into the final room of Kraid's lair. darkrid unloading on Space Pirate face with regular missiles, and then finishing off Mini Kraid with a couple. KrunchyLex following suit, doing the same move, except they got a super in their hands and their energy is extremely low. They didn't get any drops. They don't have enough for Kraid quick kill here. They literally cannot. They're going to have to farm missiles. darkrid heading into Kraid with 3 missiles, 4 supers. That's plenty to get the quick kill here, ladies and gentlemen. They are able to get it. Looks like they're setting up for the missile route. Nope, they're charging up charge shot. They're going to fire the missiles in timing. Nice timing. Very well done by darkrid, getting that Kraid quick kill. KrunchyLex heading back because they just need a couple more supers to start this fight. Opting to save the time by farming instead of trying to do stand-up glitch. Meanwhile, darkrid grabbing their various suit, upgrading their power armor to have the ability to resist heat. The insane heat conditions of lower Norfair. And lower Brinstar. Ooh, looks like Crunchy having a little bit of problems with lining it up. Got the timing, very nice. Still got the quick kill on the second cycle. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, I did like that. It seemed like it was timed out, right, Swap? That does seem like that was kind of like a thoughtful process. It was a very good setup. darkrid on their way out, grabbing the second E-Tank of the game. Not a lot of players in this tournament are going to skip this E-Tank. You're going to see a majority of them grabbing it because it's one of the safeties for sub-hour play. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to go shine sparking across the top of moat and ocean with just 1 or 2 E-Tanks. I need 3. Thank you. KrunchyLex getting through their Kraid fight. Making sure to proceed directly to that second E-Tank. Make it up for lost time. darkrid on their way down. We'll see what they do. Probably going to head straight down for high jump boots if I had to guess. Exactly like what I was thinking. Crunchy having some trouble getting out of that, but makes it through the crabs eventually. Shooting through the super missile block and mockballing through so smooth. Meanwhile, darkrid just proceeding directly down the high jump boot room. Going through the first enemy and just... That has a name. It's called Mouthball. Look at that. I learned something new today. Usually when I put the balls in the mouth, I'm playing Mr. Bucket. darkrid jumping up, finishing off that enemy to unlock the ability to open the door. Crunchy pre-opening the door. I like this play by KrunchyLex. Getting that door prepped and ready for when he comes out. So he can just jump all the way up, shoot it once, not have to worry about hunting down the enemy. darkrid, however, making their escape out of the high jump room, grabbing the missiles on the way out. They want a certain missile count. I'm not judging. Crunchy making the same plays, but with some nice ledge grabs to save on frames there. darkrid just running down the hallway, letting every enemy in the room have a little bit of missile for their trouble, making their way through. I don't even know the name of this room. It's just I know it's a hot room and that you have to have a super missile to finish it, so I'm just going to call it the super hot room. I love this trick. Trying to mock ball past the first jumping beetle guy, but bumping into the enemies on the way. However, stopping right before the last dragon firing fire. And Cathedral. Okay, Cathedral. Cathedral name. Look at this. Everybody has names for these rooms. I'm new to speedrunning Super Metroid. You guys can all tell, but I'm excited to be here. Watch this race with you guys today. Amazing hallways by both darkrid and KrunchyLex, having no issues getting through the lava hallway there. Heading up directly to speed is darkrid, getting past the King Cack attack, and Crunchy following suit, racing to the top, making it to the top of the bubble mountain himself, heading down the hallway to speed booster to where we can finally get going. We can finally go fast. Let's go. Picks it up. I like it. Okay, darkrid on their way out for picking up speed. A little bit of a high five between the two players here. Crunchy not rejected that high five. He's a gentleman. He knows he's behind, but he's going to take the high five in stride and head back up, trying to catch darkrid with his flaming footwear power. Look at that speed. Leaving after images. My goodness. Darkrid heading down towards Wave Beam door. Opening it up with that super. Gonna jump across these platforms, making their way towards Wave Beam. Very nice. Crunch refilling a little bit, heading on down towards Wave Beam themselves. Darkrid just stopping at the missiles because reflexive break, opening up that Wave Beam door with a super missile and saying, "Hey, I'm here to grab you. Later, I'm out." Crunch falling down to the pit, but they're using dash jump strats to get back up on the platforms. That's what I like to see. Being flexible in the moment. Had a little bit of trouble with the door, unable to hit the marker, but getting through it eventually. Meanwhile, darkrid dodging the secondary high five, heading downwards. Oh, using a nice wall jump to get back up and take damage. Very fortunate land on that platform there. KrunchyLex, however, picking up their Wave Beam in the meantime, getting ready to make their exit out of the Wave Beam area. Darkrid climbing back up Bubble Mountain, getting King Cack attack a taste of his own medicine with a Wave Beams right in the face. Setting up to go down through the Morph Ball maze. Their way back to the top of Red Tower. Crunchy having no issues getting out of the Wave Beam room, getting up to the top of Bubble Mountain themselves, taking out King Cack because you know that's what's got to be done. Heading down to the Morph Ball maze themselves, while darkrid speeds through the Speed Frog Highway, making their way up towards the elevator, getting back to the top, going towards Wreck Ship. Gonna get Red Tower momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Lex has time to meme during this race, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this time, and he's still memeing. This is insane. What level of Super Metroid is this? What level are they on? I can't even think about typing while playing this game. Okay, both players making it out of Brinstar with no problems. Darkrid setting up for the Alpha Spark. Here we go. Fires the shot. No, it does not open the door, but they do spark across the room, still saving a little bit of time. It's like Crunchy setting up for it as well. Got a charge shot. I hear the speed boost starting. Soars it. Got missiles in hand. No. Does not get it. Darkrid heading straight up Red Tower, having no issue. Dark's health is low. Could have hit up Slaughter's refill, ladies and gentlemen, but opted not to. Yes, thank you, Mello. It is a very close race. Darkrid making their first attempt to get up through the roofed room. The roofed room, as I like to call it, the top of Red Tower, where you have to open up the roof and jump on through. Very nicely done by Darkrid. Only third try to get up there. Nice D-boost, but lands in the Vile Bloom. This is going to give Lex his opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Lex is climbing up Red Tower. He sets up the shot, hits the last Thresher. Darkrid on their way down to get Alpha Power Bombs. In the meantime, the door is open for Lex. Can he get the ice? Nobody needs ice. Okay, Alpha Power Bombs being collected. But no, he falls in the Vile Bloom. Darkrid's low health starting to cost him. Okay, picks up those Power Bombs. KrunchyLex having a little bit of trouble with the roof room here. Very top of the Red Tower. This is where the men are separated from the boys, Lex. Nice D-boost to get out of Alpha Power Bombs room by Darkrid. Don't forget what Snake taught you. Use the super missiles. Destroy the Threshers. He gets through without it. He's got all the supers. He's on his way down towards Alpha Power Bombs. Nice D-boost by Lex, but following in the Vile Bloom as well. Darkrid on their way up back from Alpha Power Bombs at the top of the elevator, make their way up towards Wreck Ship entrance. But in the meantime, Crunchy getting through that rest of that room with relatively no issues. Setting up to get... We don't need ice! We don't need ice! We'll see. Yeah, Dark looking like they're going to need a health refill, Nevdi, I agree. Crunchy getting their Alpha Power Bombs, getting through that room, not conventionally, you know, they're just doing it the way they can. Darkrid setting up to open up the doors here. Crunchy, nice D-boost to get back across through the rest of Alpha Power Bomb's room. Rid's heading back to the ship. He's going to refill. This is Lex's chance. He can make up some ground here, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting exciting. Lex's energy is looking good. Lex's energy is very good right here. This is a good refill. I agree. Heading in refilling now, saving health for later. You're just going to have more attempts at your power, at your Shine Sparks too. This is a smart play by Darkrid, and just it's an opportunity for Lex to take advantage. Oh no, he doesn't shine the store the Shine Spark. Okay, Lex making their way up. Shine Spark stored, sparking across the moat. They're going to make it all the way, no problem. Darkrid making their way across the moat. Here we go, setting up for Ocean Spark now. Backing up into the door. Giving it a little nice tap strategy. Meanwhile, Lex setting up their own Spark. Using X Factors. Sets up, does not get the Spark first try. Darkrid having trouble with the Ocean Spark in the meantime. Gets it stored. Going across, they've got it. Here comes Lex across the moat. In hot pursuit. Heading into Wreck Ship is Darkrid with their Wave Beam and Berserk equipped. Crunchy setting up for their Ocean Spark. Heading on down is Darkrid. Gets it. Second try, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done. Even hits the wall to save some health. Okay, Darkrid on their way down, going through the Super Missile door, heading straight into Phantoon with 227 health. Should be feeling pretty healthy. Oh no, unfortunately, Crunchy biffing the speedball move. I love the play, but it just worked out. Still kept the momentum, however. Okay, Crunchy heading on down into the Phantoon fight. Darkrid awaiting Phantoon to arrive. Looks like Lex is going to stop and refill a little bit of health here. Good move. Okay, Darkrid just starting that Phantoon fight up. Waiting for him to open up that eye so he can unload missiles on his face. Looks like they're going to set up for an X Factor here. Goes to the left side of the room, jumps and unleashes it. Okay, Crunchy starting their Phantoon fight. Darkrid in the midst of theirs. Gonna go and switch over to Rid for a second. Rid's still in the middle of their Phantoon fight, setting up. Looks like Crunchy's getting a slightly better pattern. Okay, they're switching back to Doppler strats. They're just unloading missiles on Phantoon when he flies back into the picture. Okay, looks like Lex has it set up for a good X Factor. Nice jump! All 4 particles hitting by Lex! In the meantime, Oh my god, Lex is having such a good Fantoon fight, and darkrid struggling a little bit here, taking a little bit of damage. Lex is just hoping that Ghost appears so he can unload a couple more missiles. Rid's health getting extremely low here, getting extremely low. 7 health! 17 health, ladies and gentlemen! Fantoon's down! Fantoon's down for KrunchyLex in the meantime! It's getting extremely close. Okay, getting some health drops, Very nice. Getting the missiles off. There we go, finishing off Fantoon. Well done by darkrid and KrunchyLex, both finishing off Fantoon in regular fashion. Whew! That got close. Those X-Factor strats are allowing Lex to come back into the lead. We're going to switch back to their audio. Meanwhile, Health Bomb dropped on darkrid to refill that energy a little bit. Both players are going to be heading up into the attic to wreck ship to see who can continue leading in this race. That Fantoon fight made the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, KrunchyLex is in the lead because of a good Fantoon fight. That's just how it is. Both players playing well, however. Not a lot of mistakes being made here. Just small differences, small edges. Both players edging each other out, pushing each other to be the best they can be. Crunchy is heading up wreck ship. darkrid grabbing their next set of super missiles in the meantime. Equipped super power bombs for the top attic here. Gonna set up a super power bomb, and then they're gonna set up for a spark. Low energy, however. darkrid heading in with 202 energy. Trying to get the stand-up jump. Just not able to get that. However, Lex getting the spark across attic. 46 energy, ladies and gentlemen. They have 46 energy after that. That was a dangerous maneuver. Because there's a point coming up very soon where you're going to be losing a lot of energy. I'm worried about my friend Lex here. Rid using super missile and missile strats to get through the top attic here. Okay, whiffing a couple supers. But their health, look at that. Their health is much better. 102. Lex is, however, back up to 108, heading into Spike Room. Okay. Getting some more energy. Has 138. They're feeling comfortable. 120 for darkrid, heading down towards the Spike Room. Nice first jump by Lex. Second jump's good. Third jump's good. Fourth jump's great. Perfect. Makes it through the Spike Room with 48 health remaining, meaning they'll be able to claim their gravity suit without any real complications. However, darkrid heading into the exact same situation with 150 health. Good first jump. Good second jump. Great third jump. And they're clear. In the hands of the Bowling Teresa, both our players commit themselves in order to collect one gravity suit. Now, becoming equipped with the gravity suit, Samus Aran, intergalactic space bounty hunter extraordinaire, can plunge the depths of Meridia, can plunge the depths of the lava-filled Lower Norfair. Taking on such opponents as Ridley and Dragon in order to open the way to face Mother Brain. darkrid sitting at the door here, taking an extra break, not knowing that they're finished. They're done. The bowling's over. They're just sitting there. What's going on? Okay, they're getting up. They're moving. They're back. They're back in the race. Collecting their gravity suit, heading down. KrunchyLex taking advantage of this lapse in concentration by darkrid. darkrid taking a couple seconds to think about it. PGA strats. It's an unusual. Sometimes you need a mental break. Super Metroid's tough. I understand. Yeah, you gotta take a break. There's not many times in the game where you can get up and go pee. That was the point. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Yeah. We'll just pretend I am. Meanwhile, KrunchyLex is heading down Red Tower, making their way into Sloter's refill room, refilling their energy before they head up to face Dragon in Meridia. I like this play. It's a smart play. You're going to have extra energy for your Shine Spark. darkrid on their way down Red Tower in the first room, making their way towards the connecting pipe that we will see soon on KrunchyLex screen. Both players not really having a lot of trouble with the room that I consider to be the room in the game. The Vile Plume Spike room. Okay, laying that power bomb, breaking this pipe open, allowing us to access the underwater realm, Meridia, to go swim with the fish, play in the undersea. Nice wall jump strats by Crunchy to get up past the fish first thing. Floater's refill being used. Hellway is indeed hell. Okay, Lex trying to line up the wall jump shot, but the fish taking one for the team. The fish indoor team's kind of a weird team. Lex just using some nice wall jumps to get up through the doorway, setting up for their Shine Spark to get up to the top and face Botwoon and Dragon. Doing a double jump strat, saving a little health, getting all the way up, while darkrid following suit, blowing through the tube. I call every room whatever I want. And yeah. I'll go with the community most of the time. I'm not a mover and shaker. Crunchy heading in to the room before Botwoon, as I like to call it, pre-room. Setting up, entering into the lair of Botwoon, the protector of Dragon, the underwater dragon. Okay, nice double jump Shine Spark by darkrid to get up into the Botwoon area as well. Super missiles and a X Factor being used by Lex here to deal with the Botwoon's trolling it. Now we're going to have to rely on charge shots unless they want to use missiles. Looks like they need just one more. darkrid heading up the same passage, join Lex in the battle against Botwoon, the literal gatekeeper of Super Metroid. The difference in supers could make a difference right now. That is definitely true. Crunchy on their way to fight Dragon, picking up that that third E-Tank. No, it is his fourth. Okay, their fourth E-Tank. Okay. darkrid starting their Botwoon fight, just unloading with a couple supers on his face. Thinking about using X Factor strats. Sets one up, but none of the particles hit. Okay, looks like two hit. And while they're doing that, Crunchy get through with their farm, having 20 missiles, 4 supers, and 4 power bombs heading into Dragon. Crunchy got good at Super Metroid quickly. Yeah, both these players are up-and-coming runners, you guys. Make sure you check them out. I know they're both relatively new to Super Metroid any percent. And they're both extremely cool guys. Really neat and nice. So, yeah. Playing other Metroid games can help. And other games in general. darkrid is a Link to the Past runner as well. So, he's bringing that Link to the Past skill set into Super Metroid. Both really cool guys. Really nice people. Definitely check them out. They're very good players. Both have a positive attitude. I like that save. Dragon, for us new any percent players, or up-and-comers, tough. It's a tough fight. Saving before it's a smart move. Looks like we have darkrid just doing a little bit of farm here, setting up their spark to get up. Looks like they're going to try full halfy while Lex starts their Dragon fight. Oh my! Oh, that was so close, Rid. That was so close. Okay, Lex powering up, getting their first spark stored, nailing Dragon as she swoops in. Setting up power bomb in her path, unfortunately getting gooped and getting picked up and taken for the ride, giving Samus a little bit of a spanking. Naughty Samus, no more Shine Spark for you. But he stores another one and headbutts her right in the head, says, forget that, I'm Shine Sparking you all I want, and then rolling back through her and unloading with some supers to soften up that belly. Okay, barking for the third time. Unfortunately, directly into the roof this time. But Dragon is insistent on giving him good swoop patterns. Wants to get him the quick kill, setting it up. Meanwhile, darkrid's starting their Dragon fight. Oh, he catches just the tail with that last Shine Spark, ladies and gentlemen. And a power bomb, trying to get some of this goop out of the way, hitting Dragon in the belly with a charge shot. Meanwhile, darkrid missing with a Shine Spark of their own. Crunchy storing another, getting ready to hit her with the final blow. Darkrid passing through Dragon with a Shine Spark, causing a little bit of damage. I'm guessing that maybe hit her for something. Both players having a little bit of trouble here. Dragon's a difficult fight. Been in this situation. Getting a super drop. Crunchy is. Storing spikes. Very good short charges by Crunchy, yes. Okay, darkrid getting a vertical spark that actually makes contact with Dragon, actually doing damage. One super into the belly by KrunchyLex. It looks like Dragon's basically on the ropes. She couldn't have much left. Darkrid getting gooped in the meantime, however, trying to avoid that grab, but gets grabbed eventually. Gonna give a little spanking to Darkrid right about now. No, he wiggles free before Dragon can unleash the blow. KrunchyLex getting health low here. 155 it looks like? Yeah, 155 health. Getting a little unnerving. Oh, taking a little bit of run-through damage. These swoops are getting outrageous. Darkrid having a little bit of a problem themselves. Both players, you know, Darkrid's got plenty of ammo. If I was him, I'd wait for this and just unload. I like it. I like it. Listen to all that goop, ladies and gentlemen. Both players in Dragon. Just waiting for the opportunity to strike. Lex has 6 missiles. I would like to see him just unload them here. Oh no! Darkrid taking a death! I don't think they saved! I don't remember them saving. They did. Not. Oh no. They're still in it. They still want to keep going. Let's give them our energy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Let's not think about the past. Let's think about the future. He's going in. He's going back in. Crunchy, in the meantime, unloading on Dragon's belly with all those missiles, and still she survives! What is going on? No, there were no saves by Darkrid. KrunchyLex does have a safety save right before Dragon. And finally, unloading with 6 missiles directly into her soft underbelly. Dragon goes down for the first runner. Dragon making the difference. He didn't save, ladies and gentlemen. He reset. If there's a save, he would have used it. He didn't reset, he continued. He did refill, but didn't save. He did a ship refill, but did not save. Yeah, Crunchy having defeated Dragon, collect space jump, heading on their way up out of Meridia. They're probably going to stop by to grab Plasma Beam because they have some common sense. They're already here. Might as well get it. I don't think I've ever seen them skip Plasma, so. Meanwhile, Darkrid making the run back, starting out the game all over again. Super Metroid's a hell of a game, but they're not going to be defeated by that. They're going to come back and at least finish out the game, ladies and gentlemen. What I like to see. Positive attitude. Anything can happen. Meanwhile, Crunchy going through Crack Attack Alley. Base jumping their way across, just floating like a butterfly, then stopping to sting like a bee momentarily. Darkrid making their way back through the pirate room on their way back to reclaim their fallen glory. Crunchy making progress. Taking it safe. Oh, rush. The heart of a champion, ladies and gentlemen. Darkrid has the heart of a champion. See Crunchy here making his way up towards Plasma Beam. Final beam upgrade to make Samus's weapon the most deadly, versatile beam cannon in history. I can't even imagine like a wavy plasma beam passing through my body and melting me instantly. And then it freezes you too later on. Sounds unhealthy. Okay, plasma picked up by Crunch. Unloading on these unfortunate pirates who got assigned plasma beam protection duty, apparently. They got the short end of the stick. Bomb Chorizo fight starting up for Rid on for the second time. Firing some pew pew pepper shots right in the chest, unloading with a couple missiles after picking up some drops, blasting a giant gaping hole inside the Bomb Chorizo and blowing his head right off. Does look like French fries, like purple French fries. Bomb Chorizo fight being finished by Darkrid and Lex on their way down out of Meridia, stopping to drop a power bomb, charging up their beam. Dashing through the door, they'll let it go and to kill this one enemy here. Yep, very nice. Nice ace jump strats by Crunchy. We have Darkrid heading up their escape in the meantime. In the Meridia escape. Getting through the level slowly but surely. Our pets' heads are falling off! I love that. Crunchy heading down the elevator back into the depths of Norfair on their way to pick up their ice beam to descend into lower Norfair and face the penultimate boss, Ridley. You guys, thank you very much for joining us today for the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. Today we're presenting to you a race between KrunchyLex and darkrid12. They're playing Super Metroid in the 80% category because they're both coming into the tournament as over 50-minute plus players new to the 80% category. They're presenting to you today skill sets that will allow them to transfer that number in the very near future. Thank you very much. Darkrid having a little trouble with the backup mock ball strat here. Hasn't scrolled the room far enough to mess it up yet. Okay, seeing the gate shut, they're going to have to reset the room and come back. Darkrid collecting their, KrunchyLex collecting their ice beam upgrade, allowing them to freeze their enemies in place when they hit them with a beam attack, finish them out. Yeah, they're going to take a lower route here. A lot of the players in this tournament that are newer will take this route, War Drinker. I've noticed that traditionally more experienced players take a different route. I personally take the same route you just witnessed Lex take, but I've noticed that there is a different one that seems to be superior. I think with the way ice picked up by these players, this route might be more efficient. But I'm not 100% on that. Very new to the game myself. Crunchy going through the lava dive, just using some space jumps to make their way up through the lava. while Dark Rid plunges down to gather their charge upgrade once again. Well, there you go. 1 second difference, ladies and gentlemen, but they do say sure. While Lex sets up for Pillar Room, just using supers. Yes, Dark Rid did die. They died to Dragon, unfortunately. And we do know KrunchyLex has a safety save behind Dragon. Yeah, that's Super Metroid, ladies and gentlemen. The bosses in this game are no joke. Dragon and Phantoon specifically. And Ridley's no cakewalk either. Crunchy having a very nice space jump strat for this room, where a lot of players have trouble getting through to the top. Use the calm space jumps to make a very gradual climb and just getting up to the top before the acid can hit them. It looks like they're going to go for the 5th energy tank here, right before Ridley, just to refill their health a little bit. Maybe save some time on farming health, while Rid's getting up into Kraid's lair for the 2nd time. Bombing open that entrance, rolling on through, while Crunchy makes their way back up from collecting the 5th energy tank. Nice little moonwalk charge there. Get to see some fun little dance moves. Just conserving health as best as they can. Crunchy is here. Trying to save all their health. They're going to take a safety save before the Ridley fight. Oh no, Rid having some bad luck, getting extremely low on health before challenging Kraid, hitting on some spikes even before they get into Kraid. Stopping the refill here, making sure they have at least 57 health. While Crunchy blasts their way through, having just enough power bombs to finish through all the way to the entrance to Golden Pirates. Crunchy being very conscientious about their power bomb count. Storing that 1 power bomb for use right here to get down on bike elevators. Rid having some trouble setting up the Kraid quick kill, but let's see if they get it. Yes! Gets it on the 2nd cycle. While Crunchy jumps into the Golden Pirate Room, engaging in battle with some of the Mother Brain's most elite troops. Look at those athletic maneuvers. Throwing their own claws at you. But Samus says, "You're nothing but a chubby-cheeked, blonde-banged little kid, and I'll take you out back and beat you like the kid you are." Making progress through this room, opening up the eye door with the super missile as Dark Rid heads out of their Kraid fight, having collected Varia suit, on their way back down into Brinstar in order to collect their high jump and speed booster and wave beam. Starting the Ridley fight is KrunchyLex getting picked up first thing. Taking a little bit of damage there, ladies and gentlemen, but he gets in the corner. His safety space lures Ridley into a pogo pattern where he can unload some charged plasma straight up into his claws. Takes only 20 charged plasma beam shots to finish the fight, ladies and gentlemen. KrunchyLex, used to going in with 4 E-tanks, probably going to have an easier time than normal. But they're losing energy fast. Every time they take damage, Ridley does an insane amount to them. Fortunately, dropping some bombs on that charge there. Oh, taking another swoop. Ridley getting very red here. Looking very unhealthy for Ridley. But he's striking back at Samus at every opportunity. Okay, Lex has got him in a loop here. He manages to hit him with so many plasma beams that Ridley literally explodes into a million bits! That puts the Ridley fight in the books for KrunchyLex as they move on to collect their 6th energy tank. This is just a little bit of safety to get out of Lower Norfair, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to take the health and they're just going to get out of here as fast as they physically can. Meanwhile, high jump boost being picked up by darkrid in their attempt to run the game back. Okay. Lex making progress across the... I don't even know what to call that room. That room there. Running through the lava here. Saving as much time as they physically can. Stopping to freeze a guy. Collect a little bit of energy. Rid on their way back up from collecting high jump boots. Gonna just head straight for speed booster. Lex just setting up on these spike rooms. Very nice jump pattern there. Getting all the way to the top without pausing. Opening up the roof with a shot using their power bomb and falling right on through. Darkrid jumping through the rocks on their way to super missile the door, getting through, hitting the ground, rolling in a nice continuous movement. Very fluid, very interesting D-boost there by Darkrid to get through the rest of the lava room. Powerbomb dropped by KrunchyLex on their way up and out of Lower Norfair, powering through all the rocks in the way, just bumping themselves up with a bit of a bomb jump, unloading on this red key hunter, just saying, look, you bumped me one time, buddy, and I've had it. Grouping the last 2 key hunters into one nice stack, unloading charged plasma beam right into their faces. Gaping Lower Norfair. Darkrid trying to get up into the speed booster area, having a little bit of trouble navigating the room, bumping their head against the roof about 5 million times. Okay, finally gets lined up properly and gets up into the room, stops to farm a couple super missiles and heads on their way to pick up speed booster. KrunchyLex getting through the dragon room, unloading, freezing a dragon midair, collecting the power bomb. Drop as his reward. Nice mock ball to get through before the acid raises back up and burns through some of that well-earned health. Jumping through the 3 amigo room here. Nice use of charge beam just to eliminate any threat before it can deal with him. Yes, Darkrid died on the Dragon fight, but is heroically making a run back attempt. Meanwhile, Crunchy blowing through the pillars on their way to escape Lower Norfair, taking the damage from the flying head guy, but making it through, going back, letting King Kak have it one more time. Darkrid heading down to get their wave beam, having collected speed booster. Kind of an interesting high five. Kind of an interesting high five. Not typically seen. It was a pink on orange high five. Okay, with Lex making their climb back up through Brinstar here. Out of Norfair. They're going to head up through Meridia, it looks like. On their way back, face the final challenge in the game. Get to the statue of the Golden Four room. Heading down into the depths of Turian. Darkrid having some trouble with this room. Having some problems bonking their head into the platforms above as they try to do a sprinting jump. Finally getting up on top of the second platform and then jumping their way out from there. Look at this execution from KrunchyLex, ladies and gentlemen, on Meridia. It's like consistent. Every single time they have the exact same approach, but with Space Jump, they're having no issue getting through the second. Very consistent play by Crunchy there. Looks like they're going to stop and grab a couple more supers. Yeah, stopping to grab the crab supers here. This is an interesting, it's a very good safety play for a pre-turning visit. I can see what's conceptually going on with KrunchyLex's ideas here. Like, they're saying, if I pick up these crab supers now, I have them for when I'm in Turian, and I don't have to worry about my ammo. I mean, look at that count heading into Turian. 2015 and 1? That's outrageous. Giving the Sephi fish a nice little wave. Ponk fish. Yeah, it's a very intelligent pickup. It's a time save by, like, not risking anything, right? Like, this is just an intelligent play here. Sorry, guys, it's dinner time. I have to eat something. I must apologize. Oh, very close to coming to a soft lock there, darkrid. Oh my goodness! If that crab reaches up and grabs one of your after images, you get stuck and you can't go anywhere. And now he's just getting these bats and spikes. Oh no! I gotta eat. Girls and ladies and gentlemen. Crunchy heading through upper criteria while Rid makes the climb back up Red Tower. No ice beam again, just shooting through the roof. Nicely timed wall jumps to get through. Well done by Dark Rid. Lex heading down towards the Golden Forest statue, unlocking the doorway to it. Running down the hallway top speed, jumping, trying to get through the door. Unfortunately, bonks into the small wall beneath you. Dark Rid heading down to get their alpha power bombs for the second time, while Crunchy shows off an amazing consecutive series of space jumps. Look at that. He's on at least 6 or 7 by now. You got a lot of free time. You might as well fill it with something, Crunchy. Okay, Dark Rid climb up Red Tower. Not much to talk about on Crunchy's side of the screen currently. Nice moonfall to get through the disintegrating blocks, however, proving me wrong as soon as it comes out of my mouth. Literally, as soon as I said something, he shut me up. Just like the commentary booth up here, ladies and gentlemen. It's like KrunchyLex is here with me. Okay, getting through Turian, just unloading on these Super Metroids with freeze beams and then super missile combo. Getting through as fast as they can. Going back to pick up the super missile drops, just being very careful. Not having any trouble with these rooms. Has a very nice ammunition count coming out of the penultimate room. Dark Rid setting up for their short charge to get Moat Spark, getting it. Getting across. Oh no, hitting the missiles on the way. You know what? More missiles, mo better, as my friend the Hockey Towner would say. Can't go wrong when you got explosions around. Okay, Crunchy getting through all of Turian. Has a 20, 10, 5 count on ammo. Looking good. Smelling good. Feeling athletic. Moving fast. Setting up to see what happens with Baby Metroid here. Taking a little bit of intentional damage, I'm guessing. Okay. Dark Rid heading down for their second Fantoon fight. 47 health, that's not going to be enough. They're going to go back. Okay, Crunchy facing right like a true hero with the blue suit on. Getting drained. Absolutely drained. Okay, Dark Rid refilling on energy, going in with 67 energy. I don't know how I feel about this, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a lot of energy. KrunchyLex heading down after being grabbed by Baby Metroid. Just going to refill their health here. Deciding to go back out. Looks like they're going to open the door with missiles. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, they're playing extremely safe here. Playing smart. Playing to the game. Their ammo count, great. Darkrid having some trouble with Fantoon here in the meantime. Oh no, that's not enough energy. 32's really... This is very scary right now. Ah! My butthole is clenching! Okay. With that health pickup, he might be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope for our friend. Oh, no, 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 no! That flame was really bad. That flame was really bad. Okay, Crunchy taking a safety save on their way out. Ah! Oh, God. This is really close. Okay. Crunchy setting up for Zebetite skip wall. Darkrid's battling Fantoon with everything he's got, just surviving on sheer guttural instinct. Looks like Crunchy missed set up on Zeb skip, so they're going to just reset the room to go back in and do it. Okay, Darkrid having some problems with Fantoon here, wrangling him in the corner. Crunchy, however, getting the Zeb skip in the meantime. Very nicely done by KrunchyLex there. Going on to face Mother Brain 1. Fantoon battle still continues. It's raging on. Okay. Crunchy taking damage here, having some trouble with these Ringas. Fantoon's still trolling. Crunchy just jumping up and down, doing whatever they can do to make sure that not a single missile misses. Ha, ha, they have one missile. Oh my god, they do it at the exact same time, ladies and gentlemen. Both players finishing off the boss fights exactly the same time. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they did that. They both finished off the boss at the exact same time. They worked that out ahead of time. I don't know how they did that. Crunchy just unloading charged plasma beams into Mother Brain's face at the beginning of this fight here. Crab Super's literally saving Lex. Oh, taking a giant ketchup beam into the chest, and we lost signal. He reset. He reset. He was okay. He could have kept fighting. He had enough health. Oh, no. He did take a safety save before Mother Brain 1, ladies and gentlemen. He is okay. He does have enough. He does have a save here. That ketchup was... That was a brutal ketchup beam. That was a brutal ketchup beam, ladies and gentlemen. Right in the chest. Yeah, that was a brutal... That was brutal. Crunchy setting up for Zeb skip. Looks like he doesn't... Decides to the ketchup reset his system. Ladies and gentlemen. That is... It's a good thing he took that safety save. I didn't know Mother Brain could literally reset the game. Setting up for Zeb skip. He's having a little bit of trouble on the second attempt here, ladies and gentlemen. While Darkrid's making it their way through the attic of Rex's ship, having disposed of Fantoon. A little low on energy here, but they're going to make their way back through the enemies that they missed on their Shine Spark. Crunchy still having difficulty with Zebetite skip. Looks like they're trying for a down back setup. Crunchy got hit with a ketchup beam that reset his entire console. I'm guessing they thought they didn't have enough health to finish the fight, so they just reset. Oh, that turret hit a missile. That turret definitely hit a missile. We had an ammo thing. There was an ammo... I'm not sure. Okay, he had enough. He had enough. Okay. Oh! No! Red! Oh! Darkrid! No! No! Oh, and some onion rings hitting. They were going through Spike Room and just didn't have enough health. They died to the spikes on the way to gravity. The run back. And dying to spikes. Yeah, this race falling apart, ladies and gentlemen. Crunchy battling it out for his very life against Mother Brain, gets her down to the necessary amount of health. However, he got double hit by the spike. I'm being informed. That is insanely unfortunate. That's just terrible. GG's to Darkrid, man. I wouldn't blame you for bowing out after that. You ran it back. We respect you. Let's give KrunchyLex our attention while they attempt to finish out this run, ladies and gentlemen. Baby Metroid sucking up all that excess energy Mother Brain has, repurposing it for a better, more noble purpose. That was really unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, Dark. Thanks for coming, man. The race was extremely tight. You guys are at an awesome level. We're just going to sit here and focus on Crunchy as they try to finish this run out. Using their Rainbow Beam, Hyper Beam, whatever you want to call it. They're unleashing a lot of pain on Mother Brain's face. The prefrontal cortex is being slammed with all kinds of different energies. I'm not even sure. There's probably some little bit of a Metroid juice in there somewhere. Take a little bit of a onion ring hit. Sounds like we have somebody joining me in the commentary booth. I'm going to have to assume it's Darkrid himself.
Yes, it is.
Darkrid, amazing race for me today, sir. Thanks for joining me here in the commentary booth as we watch Crunchy finish out the race.
And get a new PB.
Man, I think his PB's actually better than this. He had a very good run a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago.
Well, if it is, I only know what's on his actual...
Yeah, it's pretty recent. But yeah, man, you had some bad luck today.
Oh yeah, Dragon. I thought I had enough health to hit him, but then I noticed I was like, well, no, that's gonna kill me because I'm too high.
And then the unfortunate double spike damage, just completely insane.
Yeah, I was like, either he's fighting MB or he took a death as well. So I was like, I'll keep going.
Yeah, no, you definitely were making up some ground, and the run back was appreciated. It was awesome to watch. Your execution in the first one was great. You guys were neck and neck. You guys were neck and neck the whole way. So, you know.
I have never gotten the Sarah's tile boost though, so that was a plus side.
That was nice. Okay, we have Lex make their way down through the escape here, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and just give me any comments you have, Dark. Anything you want to say, anything you want to bring up, go ahead and just throw it in there. I'll be calling the match as best as I can in the meantime.
Yeah, this run, I gotta say, nothing was wrong with it aside from having to go refill the ship.
Oh, Lex taking a bonk on the tile on the way up.
Oh,
okay, he resets the charge and gets it the second try. Yeah, your refill was, actually, you guys were about even after your first refill, but I feel like that was very intelligent play, and chat was agreeing with me on that. So we were all kind of like, that was smart of you to do.
With what I did, it was because...
He's going down for the animals!
What? The animal check.
The door's open! It's a real save! He saved him! Alright, Red. I think we can call it. I think he's gonna make it out after that. It was a good run, man. I don't know what else to say. You got anything coming up in the future you want to talk about? Any streams, stuff coming out of you?
Well, I don't think this is my last match in this.
I think you have at least one more round. Okay. I am happy to say, after that, KrunchyLex is our winner, finishing with an official speedrun's live time of 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 28 seconds. GG to Lex, you guys. These were your guys' runners today. Make sure you give them both a follow. Darkrid here in the casting booth with me right now. KrunchyLex, I'm sure, will be short to join us. Here's me. This is me, who's been talking to you this whole time, walking you through this battle. 2 people in Super Metroid.
That sounds like
Hearing
crunchy.
that noise in my ears, I know I'm being joined by KrunchyLex,
Hello.
the winner of today's race. Congratulations, Crunchy.
Thank you, Snake, and GG Darkrid. I'm really sorry that that happened to you. I heard about the chain damage, and that's just ugh.
Yeah, no, right when I sparked, I was like, no, please don't. I knew I was too high right when I sparked. I was like, no.
Yep, it's just
Yeah.
one of those times things went wrong. This is a hard game. And Lex, you finished it out. You got anything to tell us today? The execution was looking great. You guys are trading the lead back and forth. You both got through that dragon fight. We're having a little bit of trouble, but Rid went down. You finished it out. You got us.
Yeah, Dragon was a bit of a disaster. I barely survived that.
Yeah, no, I actually grinded up extra supers just in case, but I did nearly get to halfy. Or at least one of them. Cause
It was so close.
got
Dude,
up
that
there,
was
I
so
like,
cool.
Oh my god.
You should literally watch the VOD because I'm like, so close. Oh, had it.
I got pretty close to the halfy, but I just can't wall jump up that room fast enough. I gotta practice that.
You know what I'm bad
I
at?
got right at the door, and I was like, "Am I actually gonna get it?" I didn't.
You know what?
Spark.
You know what you missed, Rid? You missed the down grab. Notice that every one of us who tries this, that down. So I think
What
that
down
might
grab?
be. So if you push,
I
like-
don't down grab. Because
Yeah, you gotta-
it doesn't
you gotta do
work
it.
with My controller.
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
You only really need it for the full half. You don't really need
for
it
for the halfy, you don't. For the full halfy.
For the full half, you do.
I mean, I did also get like half the alpha spark, so that was also nice.
That was sick.
I only missed
I
one of my
tried it,
required D boosts.
Bonked into a wall instead. It was great.
All right, guys. I don't know what our schedule looks like, so I'm gonna interject really quickly here. I would like to thank Speed Game for having us here today. Both runners for the race. You guys are both amazing. Sorry to cut you off, but I don't know like if there's somebody right behind us or not. I literally just don't know.
But you out there can know if you click the dingy right below the stream. It says Speed Gaming Schedule A.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the commentary stream that's over now. Okay, you're pulling the Wizard of Oz out from behind the curtain.
That's what I do.
All right.
I
Hey, you
also
guys.
had a disastrous fan tune. I could just point that straight out.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting, man. That second fight was clutch. Also,
That's actually how I normally fight Fantoon, except without the Varia suit.
with 72 health, you're a madman.
1E or 0E, one of the two.
Just don't care.
I had to actually do that in a Plando I played a while back, and yeah, I was like, oh, am I required to need 2E and 1R? I ended up doing it with no E, and I was like, this is not how you're supposed to fight Fantoon.
Take your time. Link to Pass Randomizer does it. Next.
But yeah, strat I need to learn is Poplar's Fantoon, because I saw that the other day, and I was like, I need to learn that, because it's actually really good.
Yeah,
So good.
speaking of the devil. Just kidding. No, yeah, they're in the chat here, and I'm sure they would appreciate you using that strategy that they decided to gracefully share with the community, helping us all get better.
No, yeah, seriously, all the shoutouts to Poplars. That is a fantastic strat, and it has helped my Fantoon fights tremendously.
I never even like thought of doing that until I saw that. And I was like, oh, I can incorporate some of that into what I do.
Yeah, my PB attempt actually has one X factor, so I was like really offended by each Fantoon today. I was like, really? Not a single one's gonna hit?
Yeah, it's
And
one
then
of
I
those
ended up
things.
charging and hitting them off screen. I was like, really? You're gonna
Yeah,
hit me?
God, I hate that. I hate that.
Do you know
Oh
why
my
that happened?
God, because
Moonfall.
God hates me.
Well, for me, it's because of Moonfall. If I'm charging and backwalking, I tap A to jump, it'll shoot right. So that's what
Okay.
happened to me. I was like, no.
Oh no.
All right, but seriously though, guys, thank you for joining us here at Speed Gaming 5 today. Thanks to the tournament, we're putting this all together. Thank you guys both as racers for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta do. If you guys want to keep rolling, that's up to you.
You have the control panel, so that's probably not a good idea.
Okay, I can stop this all. So
It's true.
See?
You can.
I'll let you guys both say something before we get out of here.
GG,
Go ahead.
Crunchy. Have fun. Good luck on your next match.
GG's to you too, and likewise, hopefully next time both of us will have better Dracons.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
just moving on match. You were my last chance. Is what I've had.
I will turn this stream around, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, that's a good joke. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us once again. Crunchy, darkrid, thank you guys both for an amazing race. It was insanely tight to start out. Crunchy pulled out the victory today. Impressive watching you guys both execute at a great level. Thank you, Speed Game, for having us. And I'm going to do it, Crunchy.
Oh, he gonna.
See you next mission.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.